Hey, how you doing? Ben Broussard with LOGA TV here with this week's drilling report. Things are pretty wet along the Gulf Coast, as you might have noticed. I've got my Jim Cantore outfit on right here. Hope you guys are staying safe wherever you're at. Hey, just a reminder, LOGA's State of the Industry meeting happening in these 6 cities. Things kicking off in Houston on January 23rd. Be sure and get your reservations in line. Also, LOGA annual meeting coming up in mid-March. More information about this and how to register can be found at loga.la. Now, coming up right now, we've got the prices, players, and the permits. The LOGA Drilling Report starts right now.
Boom. As always, email is ben@loga.la. Let's start things off with checking on prices. Louisiana light sweet crude down under $100 to $99.31 a barrel. And even with an Arctic week, Henry Hub natural gas slides to $4.21 an MMBTU. The EIA Hub spot price feels the gain to $4.50 per MMBTU. All right, kicking things off in the Haynesville Shale, where pre-production status dropped overall for the play. DeSoto and Red River each having wells begin production this week. Highlight on Shell, who's currently operating 3 newer drilling projects in the Gehagen field of Red River Parish. Overall producing wells in the Haynesville grow to 2,283. Total wells in pre-production this week, 244. As for the rest of the north, Caddo and Bossier record losses along with Tensas Parish, where Sanchez closed up at Lake St. John, at least for the moment. Ouachita Parish recognizes C6 operating, who spud a well in Chenier Creek this week. Early reports out of DeSoto Parish state a 3-rig jump. I'll hopefully have more on that next week. In the end, North Louisiana drops 1 over last week to sit at 29 running rigs. New in the Tuscaloosa Marine Shale this week, Goodrich pulls up in North Chipola waiting for a completion rig. Next permit to drill for them is Little Silver Creek in Tangipahoa Parish. Pre-production numbers dropped for the TMS to 4. Now venturing into South Louisiana Land, where Allen Parish is sporting 2 rigs, one for Pennington operating in North Bell and the other one a new spud for Hillcorp in South Harmony Church. Hometown Lafayette Parish shows life this week when Sklar Exploration opened shop in Vatican. What else? Early reports show a rig in Livingston Parish, more than likely for Strand Energy as a wildcatter. All this talk about Lynham Creek and the ultra deep, most would be interested to know that McMoran has been drilling in Iberia Parish's Bayou Long for a long time. Hit 29,000 feet this week. South Louisiana Land came out the same place it went in, 13 rigs. As for inland water, Peak Energy spuds in East White Lake. Even with that and a few other moves, such as Hillcorp and 4 Isle Dome, inland water activity maintains at 20 running rigs. Now, Louisiana State offshore waters, still nothing doing. However, I do expect to see some activity here in the next coming weeks. Finally, Outer Continental Shelf federal drilling drops 4 this week to close out at 51 running deepwater drilling projects. As a whole, Louisiana ended out at 113 active projects for the week, down 5 rigs over last report, but up 16 over the last year. Now, as for deepwater drilling permits, goose egg. Shallow permits, 1. This one for Energy Partners, West Delta Block 28 in 38 feet of water. Back on land, permits. Lots of them too. 50 permits in 13 parishes. None in the Haynesville Shale. However, Caddo Parish takes 6, most of them for Kirby Oil Company. Wynn Parish taking tops with 28 permits, most of those for Forza operating in Joyce. All of them onshore this week. This week's permits went out in Beauregard, Caddo, Franklin, Grant, Lafourche, LaSalle, Lincoln, Plaquemines, Red River, St. Landry, St. Mary, Union, and Wynn parishes. Want a little more info? Be sure and check out the Office of Conservation's website. Thanks to everybody for listening to this report and sharing it with your folks. Click this button right here to share it with the folks you know. Also, remember, you can listen to this on the road. Download the podcast in the iTunes, BlackBerry World, and Microsoft Zune stores for Android phones. Don't forget to follow LOGA for up-to-date news on the oil and gas industry in Louisiana. Till next time, this has been Broussard with LOGA TV.